Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm about to introduce you to another portion of our property we just established called Elderberry Lane. Someone asked me the other day, why do we name everything? Well, quite simply because we do have 17 acres here and we could be anywhere at any given moment. And it's easier for us to identify where we're at and what we're doing with each other on our cell phones, because we're not always doing the same thing at the same time. And besides, it's kind of it's almost like a prepper thing. I can say I'm at the Moon Shack and, you know, whoever lives here knows where the Moon Shack is, nobody else does. Or I could mention Timmy and you guys know who Timmy is, but nobody else would know who Timmy is. I could say Brandy and nobody else knows exactly what Brandy is. So it's kind of a, almost like a code language. It's just something that like you could do when you really get into prepping and stuff and you start thinking about secret codes on your property and all that kind of stuff, then you kind of start thinking that way. So we do that. It's fun to name everything. In fact, I'm sitting right behind Working Girl right now, and Working Girl just means that's my chicken house, and they're working girls. They lay eggs, they work, and they have a red light, so they're the only red light district on our property, so we named it Working Girls. So that's why we do it, and hopefully that makes sense. But now you guys know, when I say I'm at Black Rock, you guys know where I'm at. I'm down at the little campsite, the first campsite that we made on this property. So, and if I say I've got something up in the Moon Shack, you guys know where that's at because you watch my channel. But anybody else that would be on my property, they wouldn't have any idea what's the Moon Shack or any of that. So that's why we do it. So let me show you Elderberry Lane, and hope you enjoy this. This was really fun. Again, thank you, Zany May. Keeps on Planting for mailing me the elderberries. All right, guys, blessed be. So you're gonna hear bow and arrows barking in the background because they haven't gotten used to Timmy yet. Timmy the tractor. So let me show you real quick what Timmy the tractor did for me. Isn't that awesome? So I get back from running errands and my husband and Timmy the tractor have sort of plowed out this whole area for me. Got rid of an entire, I don't know how many feet that is. What does that look like? 12 feet? 15 maybe? Wide for the elderberries. So we now have Elderberry Lane. I should call it Zany May Lane. She's the one that sent me all these. Wonderful cuttings from her yard. That's Zany May. Keep on planting. She does too, over on her channel. Thank you, Zany May, again for all the wonderful plants. I'm so excited, super excited to see if these make it through the winter. So, because Timmy the tractor pulled all the topsoil, not the topsoil, he pulled all of the weeds and the shrubs and the gnarly, nasty, twisty, viney, icky, yucky stuff that was growing here and pushed it all up against there, and then left this bare soil here, rich, humus, dark, fertile, full of earthworm, lovely soil. So it was so simple for me to just get my little flower trowel, actually it's a flower shovel, and go to town. All I had to do was dig 21 extremely simple holes, each one no more than probably 3 thrusts into the soil, and had a decent hole. So not too rocky, not too rough. They did all the work. All I had to do was just dig the holes, plunk them in, and then I went back and covered everybody with straw. So from that straw from my front gate, I recycled it over here. So we did destroy, or at least change, quite a bit of green space, as you can see. From there to there, this here was green space for insects and pollinators and hiding places for snakes and all of that kind of stuff. So we've changed it now. It's more bare. This strip out here by our road, this is solid wildflowers, nothing but wildflowers. We don't touch that. We don't allow anybody to spray it. If the county came out here and said they were going to spray this, I would probably chain myself to a pine tree and say, no, you're not. I would hold a sit-in. My own retaliation against poisons. I do not like poisons of any kind. So what we're going to do is we're going to give back. So by that I mean all of this space in the center here, I have huge jars of, and here comes the ATV, it's going to be loud. I have huge jars of zinnia seeds. And as soon as he realizes I'm filming, he'll shut that off. You're fine. So anyway, so we're going to put zinnia seeds all in between here because I've seen my butterflies and my bees and my pollinators go after zinnias. And zinnias, along with thistle, are one of my favorite flowers ever. I'm not going to plant thistle over here. There's plenty of thistle over there for anybody who wants it. Pollinators, that is. And it's just not real people friendly. So we're not going to do that. And then on the other side, we're going to put Maximilian sunflower. So we'll be doing that to replace that green space. I also want to become one of those official butterfly stations this year. So I'm going to check into that. I'll give you all some updates on that. I'm definitely, though, going to set aside one of my square foot gardening sections just for those plants that you saw last year that all the monarchs ate them to the ground. And everybody, I try to do my part. I'm just trying to do my part. So wanted to show that we got them in. Hopefully they survive over the winter. We'll see. They're only 1/3 of the way down just to where the roots are, and then the mounds of straw around them hopefully will give them enough insulation to help them until spring thaw. All right, you guys, that's it. That is update on my Elderberry Lane. And like I said, I'll keep you posted on that official butterfly stopover garden. You guys, bless you, P.